Yo, welcome back. You tuned into the future of Sports Talk Radio. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. It's your boy King Hooley on the mic, and you know the vibes. You know who I'm with. As always, well, I gotta welcome him back. He's been out for a couple weeks, but welcome back, White Mike, to the show. What's up, White Mike?
Oh, glad to be back. Got a little free time at the house, and
Right on.
able to make it back right now. Still getting along with this shoulder recovery. So.
Okay, that's cool, man. It's good. How's the progress going? Are you able to do a little bit more, or
that's about as high. That's about as high as I can lift my arm right now.
Oh man, that's like dog.
So, but I touched this side of my hip, kind of like where butt cheek and hip meet, and I was all excited. I was like, "Hey,
it's getting better."
Yeah, it's little things.
That's what's up,
the fact that I can reach up here and actually bathe myself now is so. Because there for a while, I could do the right side of my body, and then I have to get the wife to handle the left side.
Yeah, shout out to Whitley for being, being a G like that. You know what I mean? That's what's up. That's love, man.
Yeah. Oh, it ain't been easy on her. Trust me.
I'm not saying she wants to do it, but the fact that she does it is definitely love.
Oh, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. My A1 from day one is definitely in the building. Our point. What's up, my boy?
What's up, man? What's going on? What's happening?
Of course, he's here when I come back.
That's right. Hollow World's going good, man. We made a snowman in the snow. We're happy to see that our southern brethren have gotten their 3 inches of snow. We got 10 up here. You know what I'm saying? It's all turned to ice. It's crazy.
We got 5 inches, and it's still supposed to snow more tonight.
Man, they don't. And you know what's so funny is that all the trucks is like they out of shape because they're lazy, because they're like the snow comes down and it's like they run the truck one time and they're like, all right, we're good. It's 10 inches of snow, bud. What do you
right?
So they push a big pile over and then they just roll out. They never come back. Everything else turns to ice and you can't drive through it without sliding. So, but everything is good, man. Everybody's coming off of a winter break and getting back into school and right into 3 snow days. So perfect.
Right. Easy. All right. And of course, Horace Jr. is back in the building. My homie. What's up, my dude?
What's the deal, man? Just working hard, bro. Trying to balance out this new life I got going on, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it down. We're gonna get it down.
Man, you ain't got a lot of us about working hard.
Yeah, right.
Hey! I just seen you lift your arm up higher than I can some days. So you doing
straight up, dude.
I'm
doing right here. I'm right here. That's it.
You doing well, Mike.
that's 2 days of therapy a week. When I lay down, he's like, "That's my left arm, by the way." He's like, "Stretch it back, stretch it back."
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, White Mike.
My physical therapist lied to me, man. He messed me all up.
No, mine isn't actual physical therapy. It's occupational therapy.
Sure. Okay.
I don't. There's a difference. I'm not.
I'm sure there is,
but
I'm sure there is.
There's definitely.
So you was talking about kids going to school and they getting 3 days snow day. And so I was at therapy on Monday, and there was a lady in there doing therapy for her hand or something. But she was a teacher right up the road, and she's like, "I'm praying for snow tomorrow." I'm like, the parents ain't. We ready to send them kids back.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So.
Oh man, snow is very overrated. Very overrated, in my opinion.
It's good. It's good
for
at first.
A day or two.
Yeah, for one day.
It's cool at first, but then when it starts getting all nasty and to that slush crap.
Man, we're all from Mobile area, man. So we'll see it for the first hour, and then it's gone. So it's like, if you won't catch it in the morning, by the afternoon, you never saw it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
After 93, we ain't never really had that.
Oh, yeah. See? Yeah.
No, I think it's so one time, was it 2016, 2017 in Mobile? Snow pretty, pretty decent, I guess.
It iced then, but it
wasn't, it wasn't like it was going to, stay around for much longer, for a while. All right, but anyway, we got a show to do, guys. We'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. We got a big show to talk about. We're going to talk about, of course, some college football is going on. Right now, the Ohio State and Texas are playing right now. We're going to recap the game last night, Notre Dame, and who was the Penn State. We're going to talk about some NFL playoffs as well. And WWE made a big move this past Monday, moving WWE Raw to Netflix. And something happened at Intuit Dome that, you know what I'm saying? People were pissed off about that. But right now, it's a part of the show where I hand it over to Hollow Point, unless you know where to find us on social. Hollow Point.
Thank you very much there, King Hooli, and thanks everybody for once again joining us for another jam-packed episode of the Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. We want to give a quick, before I show you where you can find us on the socials, I want to give a quick shout out to the Elite Sports Entertainment Network, as well as Roku TV for partnering with us to provide you with us our live show that you're listening to and watching right now. As always, we want to find us on the socials. It's real easy. We're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. We're on Facebook. We got a Facebook page. We got a Facebook group. We have our Instagram. We have our X, formerly known as Twitter. We have our YouTube page. So if you haven't subscribed to the page, please do so. Like, subscribe, share it to everybody. And also for the next, 9 days, you can find us on TikTok. So hit us up anywhere you need to find us. That Supreme Court, they ain't trying to hear nothing. So 9 more days. If you want to find us on TikTok, we'll be there. We're dropping stuff almost all the time on there. So hit us up. Let us know if give us some ideas on the show and everything. So back to you.
All right, man. I appreciate that, man.
No
You definitely would. We got 9 more days until
9 days, man. 9 days.
We really try to go live on TikTok and build that platform. You know,
That'd have been dope.
On that platform, but whatever.
I'm sad that I can't get no more Horace Jr. content. I love that stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
You want to push that over to Instagram Reels or something, man?
Yeah, straight up.
Do something like that. We need that content. Also, hey, if you're watching right now, make sure you leave a like, share, subscribe to us here on YouTube. We're trying to build our platform up on YouTube. So if you're watching on Facebook, please run over to YouTube and subscribe to our stuff.
Yeah.
Like this video, click on the post notification. That way you're notified when Truth Be Told Sports drops a new video or new content. Because we do that from time to time. But we're getting consistent this year. That's why that's our New Year's resolution. But anyway, White Mike.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
I am.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of the White Mike Trivia Show. You know that trivia show within the podcast where White Mike asks Horace Jr., Hollow Point, and King Hooli, myself, questions about sports. Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we get it wrong. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, we don't get any points. Whoever has the most points, you get the gist of it. But right now, I want to welcome back the host, White
Oh, glad to see I still got a few fans out there. So, all right, I've got 2 college football questions and a pro baseball question for you. You guys ready?
No, but go ahead anyway.
No, not really. But...
I'm never ready. I know there's a time machine involved somewhere. So
I know, right? And he had been here for a minute too, so that's going.
I know it.
I mean, not terrible, not terrible time machine. So okay. We'll start with this one. When's the last time that Alabama and Auburn had a losing season at the same time?
I would say that was during the Mike Shula era, but we were actually good during that time.
Yeah, Tubber good, didn't you?
When was the last time? Make a correction real quick. For our viewers playing along at home. Wow. Oh,
Man,
boom. When was the last time?
I have
All right.
no idea. I'm gonna go like, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go. 1987. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all 15 more seconds.
76.
Is Hollow Point still there?
I don't know.
He looks a little frozen.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
He's
I think
gone.
he lost connection. So well, anyway, 1976 is what you say?
Yep.
I said 87. What's the answer, Mike?
Never.
Oh wow, they've never had a losing season at the same time.
Yeah, Alabama and Auburn have never had a losing records in the same season.
That's crazy. It's pretty cool though. All right, what's the next question?
When was the last time Notre Dame won a national title?
88.
80. Yeah, I was gonna say 88.
I did not expect y'all to get that quick. They must have just been talking. Well, I had this question last week before it was probably being talked about. So,
Well,
I
I
remember
mean,
that.
I figured it out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I figured it out today when I was doing the slides for this video.
No, I just knew it.
Doing my research.
go figure. I'd have had this last week, and you'd have got.
Welcome back to Hollow Point. Hollow Point. When was the last time Notre Dame won a national championship?
1990. Was it 90?
I mean,
They went back to back with Lou Holtz.
I remember Lou Holtz. So wasn't Rocket Ismail on there somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
they didn't win back to back with Holtz. They only won one.
Was
They
it
went back to back?
90? I want to say 90. 90 sticking out.
88.
Woo! Horace and I get the
All right.
point.
So real
Yeah.
quick, when was the last time that Alabama and Auburn had a losing season?
I don't know that one.
It's never.
I didn't think so. I was going back. I was all the way back into like 2000. I couldn't find one. So I was like,
I was going back and back. I'm like, nah, it ain't the early, it ain't the 90s, it ain't the.
Nah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
it ain't this, it ain't that. 'Cause, you know,
So,
somebody was good. Somebody was good. I had to go back.
all right. So, the MLB question: How many players have played all 162 games and hit 50 plus home runs?
2 games.
And hit 50.
Yeah.
162 games and hit 50 home runs.
Man, that's a crazy question. It can't be like a lot. It gotta be like.
I'll go with one.
162 games?
Mm-hmm.
I played every
Who
game.
the hell?
Played every game and hit over 50 home runs. Damn. I would say, hell,
Can it be Barry?
I'm gonna say 2. I think I'm gonna say, man, I can't even say Ken Griffey Jr. because he gets hurt. He got hurt a lot.
Yeah, I don't think he ever played 160.
I don't think he ever played a full season. So I'm gonna say like Barry probably played a full season. I'll say Barry and maybe Babe Ruth or Luke Gehrig or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say 4.
I'm gonna say 2.
2. Horace, you got 4. Hollow Point, you got 1.
Wait, he's still looking it up.
Yeah, I already guessed one. Who's
your 1?
Who was my 1?
Yeah.
A-Rod.
All right. So Horace got it right.
It was 4?
It's 4.
Was A-Rod one of them?
A-Rod's one of them.
Nice.
There he is.
I finally win.
A-Rod actually did it multiple seasons while he was with the Rangers.
Oh, see? I wasn't that far off.
But the other ones are Luis Gonzalez,
Sosa.
Yeah,
99. 99.
And then the most recent being Matt Olson.
Wow.
Oh, for the Braves. Nice. Okay.
Wow. That's cool. That's a good one, man.
And I saw
remember
somewhere where they talked
playing all
about
the
Ohtani,
games.
but I don't think he played all 162 this year.
No, definitely not.
And even though he DH'd, I still don't think he was in all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
Sosa,
say-
I remember Sosa.
All right. Appreciate that, Mike. You guys want to get into the show?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
Good job, Horace. Welcome to the trivia.
Hey, welcome to the winning circle, Horace. Congratulations. And also, I need to I forgot, man. I need to tabulate those scores for the
Man.
final scores. You know
Man.
what I'm saying?
I need just give me my crown. You can put my name on it if you want. You know, it's whatever.
Yeah, he could he went over 3 tonight, still probably got a 6-point lead.
What?
Yes.
That's crazy. All right. The college football playoff is going on right now. Texas is currently playing Oklahoma. Texas, Ohio State,
Ooh.
Oklahoma. Playing
Yeah, right.
Ohio State. What's the score in that game? You guys, anybody know the score?
It's still 7-0.
7-0. 7-0.
Ohio
Ohio State.
Ohio
Okay.
State, yeah. They
This
got the
is
ball.
kind of what it looks like right now. The bracket, of course. Notre Dame won last night to beat Penn State 27-24.
And because Franklin has some terrible ass play calling.
Oh.
Think
Wait,
so?
you mean you're not supposed to throw it across the middle of the field late?
No. I don't
Now,
think
when
you
you
can
up by 14, you should be pounding it down their throat.
I said it to my family. What I said was, if he's running the ball at all, up 2 scores, if you're passing the ball at all, you're wrong.
8 minutes, what was it? 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, I looked. He was up by 14, and they had the ball. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a wrap.
you snapped the ball at 2 on the play clock latest? Or, I
Yeah.
mean, if you want to be ballsy,
Do your
go for one.
little trap play that you did so well. Call it a day.
He out here Dan Cameron in the dang playoff game.
All right, so yeah, like I said, Notre Dame won last night, 24-27, making their first trip back to the national championship game since 2012. That was that Manti Te'o year.
Oh yeah, that was a crime. That's what that was.
Yeah,
That was a murder scene.
Yeah.
But my favorite comment of Brian Kelly's came out of that game. Halftime, they said, "What do you got to do to win?" He said, "Alabama not to come out in the second half."
that was an execution. I remember not wanting to watch that game because I knew how it was going to turn out.
I watched Te'o talking about that game.
Yeah, that was crazy. He sounded like a punk.
He does, doesn't he?
He said DJ Fluker and Chance Womack come by and they had their bellies all out and they all hyped up. He said, I turned around and looked at my teammates and their eyes were this big. He said, I know it's gonna be a long night then.
He said they were saying womp womp.
Oh no.
Like I said, so what about that game last night? What did you guys see in that game?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I feel like it personally saved the playoffs. I feel like it saved the playoffs. I feel like the seeding was so bad. This thing needed some kind of jolt of life. Now the quarterback play was kind of bad yesterday. The running backs ran hard. It was hard-nosed football. Both teams played really, really well on defense. I haven't seen running backs run that hard and forever. Like number 4 for Notre Dame, bro, Love, dog. He's a dog. I'm talking about. I like to watch that kid play. Next year, he's probably gonna be the best running back in the country. So he's definitely making a big difference. I think Penn State lost the game because their quarterback is inadequate. I like Drew also. He's a good kid. He's clearly a good captain and leader of his team. But when they needed a play, he could not deliver. The Penn State run game might be the best in college football. If they had a quarterback that could complete a forward pass to a receiver,
don't you talk about my future quarterback like that?
I'm just being honest.
About my future quarterback like that.
I'm just being real. Hey, if he could complete a forward pass, Penn State wins that game going away.
Right. I'll put what you see in that game.
I gotta agree with him, man. It reminded me. I don't want to like downgrade it, but it reminded me of like some of them old high school games you used to watch where you knew nobody was going to really pass the ball for real, but you had like 2 of the best running backs in the game. And it was like smash, a lot of hitting. And when they ran the ball, like you said, they was running hard. Everybody was into the game. The defense played well. but neither team quarterback. Well, the quarterback play was abysmal, man. They like you said, they couldn't throw the ball down the field. I think the Notre Dame quarterback was a little bit better because he at least took chances, which turned out for the better. But overall, man, I think I was happy it turned out good. It definitely didn't start that way. It started out, 3-and-out punt, 3-and-out punt, 3-and-out punt. And it was real slow moving, and then it picked up in the second half. And I think Notre Dame took advantage of the one play. Like we said, when you needed the quarterback needed to make a play, he made the wrong play, throwing it back over the middle for the interception. That kind of clinched the game because they was already in scoring position. The running game was going. It was all in the clouds after that, man. It was a wrap. So, good game overall. But like I said, it's one of those old school games, like a lot of paint off the helmet. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, a lot of hitting, train paint. As I say, White Mike, what you think, bro?
I didn't get to catch all of it. Obviously, Bluey runs our household, so. But
Great cartoon.
We told you, bud.
It is a great cartoon, but it definitely hurts.
It ain't like we tell you that was gonna happen, right?
Yeah, we definitely told you.
But what I did catch, Penn State, like I said, play column was a big issue. Quarterback play could have been better on both sides, like the guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Notre Dame's quarterback, Riley Leonard, has actually played better throughout the season than he did last night. But Penn State's defense, number 11, I can't remember his name, but he was reading plays. The ability to read the plays.
Abdul Carter.
Yeah. He was disruptive, and I think that was throwing Leonard off really bad. I don't think he's faced anybody like him all year who's been able to disrupt their plays and change the face of the game.
Yeah.
But when you're, like I said, you're up by 14, James Franklin, you have to go back with what's working. Your run game was working. Their defense was stopping, but they weren't playing elite defense against your run.
Right.
So, like I said, I think it comes back to, a few more completions out of Penn State's offense. It's a different ball game. And by a few, 3, 2 to 3? And it's a different ball game. But you run the ball, 8 minutes to go, 2 scores. You're playing a national title.
There you go. They go on to play the winner of this game right here, Ohio State and Texas, which is going on right now. Currently, it is still 7-0 last quarter. Second quarter, 7-0 Ohio State. Ohio State has the ball and they're driving. What do you guys think about this game? Who do you think is going to take it? From just looking at what you see right now, live.
I think Ohio State's the much more physical team. I was worried about that going in, but it is early. These kids sometimes they get emotional, and that emotion wears off. So that could happen. But I don't know how any person who watches college football could pick against Ohio State right now. They have the best player that college football has seen in a while. Jeremiah Smith is a freak of freaks. 18-year-old best player in college football, cannot be guarded. They have an unstoppable force. So Ohio State easy. Texas can compete in the trenches though, so hopefully they can make it interesting. But Ohio State for sure.
Okay, White Mike, what you got, bro?
I have zero reason to disagree or argue with anything that Horace just said, and I'm not going to. Ohio State's probably the best team in the country right now. That loss to Michigan probably was the best thing for them.
Oh, hey.
It changed their game.
My boy hand broke.
Oh yeah, man, dang.
What the?
That was name, Howard, the quarterback?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was going to say that Texas steals this in an upset, but it definitely sounds like they got a chance to now.
It's a big knot on it or something. It's a contusion if it ain't broke.
Big ass contusion to that. It's probably broken. It looks pretty bad. Hey, let's welcome back Hollow Point to the show.
You ain't got to keep welcoming me back, man.
Hey, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, no, man. My son has my laptop, so he gave me his, and it does not work. So I'm powering through. So
okay. Right
but yeah, like I said, I think Texas, even if Howard's fine, I thought Texas would squeak this one out in a late last minute upset.
Okay. Hollow Point.
I picked Texas for the upset, man, but that's because I hate Ohio State. I don't really have nothing behind it. Ohio State's been the better team all playoffs. I'll just be honest. Like, if I'm being objective, Ohio State should run away with this because they're a more physical team and they're more balanced. Texas is a run heavy type team. They can throw it, but if they could run it out all game, they would. So I think
I don't know if you caught it, or I don't know if you saw it in your downtime, but like we picked up through watching the game live that Will Howard has like a huge Flintstone knot on his throwing hand.
He's done for the game. He's done for the game.
He's still
playing.
He's still playing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's tough on him, man. Good for him.
I just put the caption on the thing, so hopefully I can read what the hell is going on.
Right. Okay. Well, when you hear what's going on, when you read what's going on.
No, you got it right.
If somebody that's watching the game live, if you can fill us in, because we, obviously we try to keep, minimize background noise, right? So we don't. Everybody has the game on in front of them, but we can't have the sound up. So.
I can't hear the TV without captions.
If you want to let us know what happened to Will Howard's hand.
Yeah, but I picked Texas for the upset. They had him at +6, and I was like, man, I thought it'd be way closer than that. But I mean, they're giving Ohio State credit for after what they did to Tennessee and Oregon, so they're giving them kind of like
that first week is the only week I've been an Ohio State fan in these playoffs.
Yeah, no, I get it against Tennessee.
For everything that the Wife's been doing to help my shoulder, they have a family group chat. I was like, hey, let me see your phone the morning of the game. She's like, what are you doing? She grabbed it. She's like, you're not sending that.
Yeah.
And I found the Ohio State Buckeye memes, little gift I was going to send to the group.
You know what's so funny? As bad as I grown up hating Alabama and Alabama fans, mostly Alabama. The fans are
Yeah, we know. We agree.
Ohio State has the same type of like mantra, but they don't win nothing. Like it's like you know what I'm saying? Like they have the type of swag, like they won 10 championships. I was like, man, last time I checked, y'all won one.
Hey, shout out to Justin Dixon.
They won like 3.
Hey, Ohio State just called
us shout out to Justin Dixon on this one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's it, man.
Biggest Ohio State fan I know.
That's why they call you Hollow Point.
Yeah, man. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just saying. Every year it's like, oh, we got the squad this year. We about to win it. It's all us. I don't even know why y'all showing up. And then they don't win. And
but
in the last 4 years, Michigan didn't beat them down. So it's just
you talking about Justin Dixon. He's been on one all week.
I ain't calling no names. You know where he been. So I ain't calling no names. But he's not even the only one. No, but they all are the same. They just like they either get their conference allegiance, they're trying to take down the SEC, or it's just like, oh, our team is the best. I don't know why nobody even playing. That's what they be on. But I'm like, man, if I look into history in the last 20 years, y'all won one time. Y'all got as many as we do. So
one time.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's why you asked me who wins. If they play in Germany, I'm probably going for Germany. So it's like that. It's like that.
Hey,
I will admit that they are a good team.
You say that, dude. The biggest reason why I'm rooting for Ohio State in this game is because it's against the SEC. I don't like the SEC.
He's going
because and the reason being, like, I don't care if my team plays in the SEC, right? I don't care that at all. But the fact that my team plays in the SEC means I don't like any other teams in the SEC. So that's the reason. That's the reason why I'm taking Ohio State.
This is Texas' first year.
No more. Your conference don't have no teams no more.
No. Texas' first year. They haven't even put enough time on the grass yet for me to even care about them. I don't even care.
If you sold that SEC patch onto your uniform and it's not attached to an Auburn one,
I hate you, right?
there you go.
I like it.
I can't. I
care.
can't agree with that.
I don't
there
care.
are a few SEC teams
Bro,
I actually like and pull
I
for.
don't dick ride, bro. Sorry, I don't dick ride.
I don't like none of them.
I
I
don't
tried
dick
to show
ride
them
teams.
love. I
I
tried to be.
I think that's the clownest shit ever. My team is in the SEC, so like I want every other team in the SEC the conference to lose. So therefore, so that my team can be, be better in a better position. But like sitting here saying like, oh, keep it in the conference, or even when people are like, keep it in the state, man, that's some dick riding shit. I don't do that. I don't get that one.
Wow. You're very incendiary.
I pull for Georgia. I'll pull for Georgia just as
I
much
would
as
never pull for Georgia. I would
Not
never.
It probably
Georgia.
has to do with the fact that Alabama and Tennessee, that Auburn and Tennessee both hate Georgia. It's probably why I also like Georgia.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
But I started following Georgia when Mark Richt was there, and I liked him. And plus, I like their mascot.
All right, we're gonna move forward, man. The NFL playoffs, the wild card weekend. It's wild card weekend. It's upon us, and
yeah, it is.
We have a few games that we need to go over.
Yeah, let's do it.
Obviously, there's 5 games this weekend?
6.
6 games?
I think so.
Yeah, there's already.
Is it 5?
I think it's 5.
There's 6 games, ain't there?
6.
I thought it was 6.
I see
6
16.
Yeah.
Like 6 brackets.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay. Well, I missed one. Yeah, I missed. I did. Obviously, I did miss one. And we'll talk about it. All right, but the first one I have up is the Chargers and the Texans.
Give me the Chargers. Texans ain't playing that good a ball right now. And I like the Chargers. That's my team.
It's your team. Your team's the Chargers.
Is it your team?
Or is Tennessee? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Tennessee.
Is Tennessee your team?
Yeah. It's Chargers all day for me. Houston's been ready to go home since about 4 weeks ago. So
okay.
I feel like they've quit on the season.
Or
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers, man. They're young, they up and coming. I feel like the Texans. I feel like Stroud has had his 2-year drought, a 2nd-year drought, I guess you can call it. And the Chargers are just way too physical.
Okay. For me, I'm taking the Chargers. I think they've been playing a lot better since towards the end of the season, and then as Hollow-Point alluded to, Texans have been on a downfall. I mean, just all the injuries and everything that's been happening with them. It's kind of unfortunate, but go ahead they need to go ahead and cancel their season. Just go ahead and get it over with. Hit Cancun, regroup, come back next year, hit the refresh button. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. Plus, the Chargers are also in the running for my new team next season if the Giants do what I think.
Hey, real quick, how many times you gonna quit the Giants, man? And then come back. That's domestic. That's domestic, man. All right.
I quit the Cowboys twice.
You got to stop going back to them, man. It's over. Just say it's over. Okay.
I mean,
you know what I'm
happens,
saying?
man.
Just
I quit the Cowboys twice, so I get it. I understand. I got you. I got you, Hooli.
I mean, the Chargers.
You gotta let them go.
I'm just curious. How is Pearl going to take the fact that you're a Chargers and not a Ram?
Huh? What happened?
How's Pearl going to take it when you tell her you're going to become a Chargers fan and not a Rams fan?
I think she'll be all right with it because everybody in this household has different teams anyway. So I mean, it just
okay.
That's only the Dodgers where he has a problem.
Yeah, it's only the Dodgers and the Yankees.
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't know. I'm thinking about the Chargers. I went to a Chargers game and I like the vibe better at the Chargers game.
There you go. Stay with him, man. Harbaugh's a good coach.
I don't know.
How you get down.
I don't know. I've been big on Harbaugh. On Herbert too. So
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Next game, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. Who you guys taking in this one? Start with you, Horace. Let's hear for Horace first.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the team with the dude playing like he crazy right now, Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna pick the team with the cyborg running back. That's what I'm gonna do. This is easy peasy.
You
The
gonna go with
Steelers
them?
don't have a quarterback. This should be over with at halftime. If it's not over with at halftime, I will be surprised. But the Ravens all the way, all the way.
Okay, right on. White Mike.
Give me the Steelers.
There you go.
The Steelers. The Ravens are 4-1 to the Steelers, or 1-4 to the Steelers. In the last
2-4.
2-4.
Mm.
So in the state, sometimes a team has your number.
Mm.
I think the Steelers are going to pick up on where they screwed up, and at the end of the season, their last matchup, they're going to correct those. They're looking at using Fields in some different capacities.
Mm-hmm.
I think his legs give him a good shot.
Yeah.
So give me the Steelers in a close one.
Okay, got you. That's a good one. Hey, give me Baltimore, man. I'm taking Baltimore. Home field advantage is the big thing, especially in the playoffs.
I mean, so is Lamar Jackson, but
people keep saying that. I think this is his year, man. I think this is the year he turns it around. So I'm taking the Ravens. Hollow Point.
Well, I've seen Mike and his picks, so he picked the Steelers, so I'm definitely picking the Ravens. Absolutely. He's terrible. I'm just saying the stats are the stats. The stats are the stats.
Mike, get him off, Mike.
I do a lot. I jump a lot. I pick a lot of upsets. I try to.
Yeah.
You break 100 wins?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He started experimenting, so I saw what you were doing, man.
I did.
But
But no.
he tried to play comeback.
Yeah, he tried to play.
There you go, pick. I'm gonna pick the other one.
But,
I was literally waiting for Hollow Point's picks to come in so I could see to try to figure out.
That's why I waited.
That's
some jump stuff. Anyway,
no, that's jump stuff, bro. No,
Lamar is going to do his thing, and I think the over under on Derrick Henry stiff arms is about 2.5. So I'm gonna pick the over. I don't know how far he gonna push one of the mugs on TV. You know what I mean? That's what I'm waiting for. But I think he's on another level right now. I don't think it matters what they're doing. I think he's in tune. I think he knows how to handle the pressure now, the nervousness, and the how big the game is. I don't think it's going to get to him. And hopefully he can get through the game without throwing a turnover or interception because he has every time he's played them, he's thrown a pick. So if he doesn't turn the ball over and they can establish the run game, it's a wrap. Like they got a Pittsburgh has a defense that's probably half strength because TJ Watt's not 100%, and their offense they average like 14 points a game. So
this that
you know what I mean?
This that big brother little brother battle here.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Next game, man, the Broncos and the Bills. Let's start with a Hollow Point. Let's start with you.
I appreciate it. If I'm picking, I think this is going to be I think it's going to be a better game than what people think it is. But I've got to pick the Bills at home. That's going to be a big thing because under pressure, the real Bo Nix will show up. I think Bo Nix is great at home. I think.
Oh hell no! Hell no! You cannot use Bo Nix and great in the same sentence.
I mean, he has been at home, but on the road, not so much.
As much hate as that man got when he was at Auburn, I never want to hear the words "great" coming out of your mouth.
Okay, good. Good is better than good. I don't know what you want me to say. When I get new information, I can change what my opinion. You understand? He's still what he is, but at home he's okay. He's in Buffalo this weekend, and he's gonna give you about 2 picks and a fumble. It's just what's gonna happen because their defense.
You're confusing him with Peyton Thorne.
Nope.
No,
I'm actually not.
No.
Because the thing about
I'd rather have Bo Nix.
The thing what Bo Nix does, and he will run himself into a sack every time. Like he'll have a clean pocket and roll out for no reason.
No. No. It's not. He's not at Auburn anymore.
I'm just saying he's done it. He's done it.
Two Alabama fans.
He did it in Oregon.
Wasn't here that pulled from both.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I see him at Penn State.
He's taking Hollow Point.
I took the Bills. It's going to be a good game, but only because Broncos defense is going to show up.
All right, Horace, who you got?
Man, it's a tough one. It's a tough one because the only reason why
you taking the Bills because
I'm taking
Josh Allen's Mr.
I'm taking
Perfect.
the Bills, no doubt. But I want to give the Broncos props because Bo Nix, even though he's 36, he's playing very well as he should. He was in high school with me.
Exactly.
Hey, I don't know how he a rookie, but he a rookie. So he should struggle on the road.
Yeah.
He should struggle on the road. And Denver has quietly the best player on defense in the NFL this year. Patrick Surtain is playing out his mind. So whatever he is, Allen can forget about it. But he an X factor. He's a new age type quarterback. All these guys are big and can run real fast.
Mm-hmm.
So if they shut down the pass, he can run it. So I'm definitely gonna go with Bills Mafia. I'm gonna ride with one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I think Lamar might have ducked his head right at the line on him.
he ran through the tape.
Yeah, he might have hit the line quick. It's up for review right now, but definitely one of the best players in the NFL this year for sure. I'm riding with the Bills.
Yeah,
the Bills. White Mike.
Man, I like the Bills. They're at home. They got a great team. They're established, but I'm taking the Broncos to win it.
See, Mike, you don't have to catch up no more, man. The season's
I
over.
ain't trying to catch up. I like the renewed energy that Peyton and Bo Nix have brought to this Broncos team.
I like it. I like the pick.
I saw a thing that said Tim Tebow's the last rookie quarterback drafted, or the only rookie quarterback drafted by the Broncos to win a playoff game. I think Bo Nix has a chance to become it also.
I mean, he has a 50-50 chance for sure.
Surtain is going to lock down their best receiver, which is who knows.
Well,
is he the best? And I'm a Cooper guy.
No,
is he the
best?
best?
He's the best, but he's not being utilized. I think they're using what's that? Shire, I think is his name.
Yeah,
number 10. They're using him as their guy. So if he puts him on him, it's going to be a long day for him.
But I like Denver's defense.
Has Ohio State had the ball the entire second quarter?
I think so.
Nah, Texas had it.
They had it one time, yeah.
They be having it.
Looking at this game, I haven't seen Texas have the ball at all.
I saw it one time. They punted to him, and then next thing I knew, Ohio State had that ball. Yeah,
probably when I was laughing.
But the thing is Ohio State might have had it that time, but Texas
defense is showing up.
I was saying Texas found some defense along after that first drive.
Yeah, Texas has turned into a defensive team all of a sudden overnight.
So you taking the Broncos?
I'm taking the Broncos.
I bet. So thank you, White Mike, for taking the Broncos because historically, as a show,
yep,
it when we all take the same team, the other team wins.
Yep.
I'm taking. He saved me from picking the Broncos because that's what I was going to do because had he picked the Bills. But I'm gonna take the Bills in this game. Josh Allen, I don't see what everybody's been seeing in him. I really this season, nothing's impressed me. I guess I'm just used to Josh Allen. I kind of look at Josh Allen like I look at Justin Verlander, Kershaw. Those people that are good in the regular season, but in the playoff time, they take a back seat. So, but I think he's gonna get here. He's gonna get he's good enough to beat the Broncos. Broncos, I don't know what's going on with them. They're up and coming.
He was part of one of the greatest playoff games you ever seen. Remember
Mahomes? I agree.
Well, he was sitting on the sideline with sad face.
But he's sitting on the sideline like that. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
he didn't get to touch the ball. They changed the whole rule for him. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So
so bad.
I don't care.
I feel. It's a little hate there.
I'm
gonna tell you this.
Here's Josh Allen whatsoever. I just don't see what everybody sees in him.
Here's what I'll say. I can see what they're saying because he doesn't have said elite playmakers anymore. Like when he had Stephon Diggs, I was like, well, he's got Diggs, so Diggs is a separator. You know, he makes the game easy. And now this year, he has a lot of young talent. And a lot of like with Cooper trying to find his way in or whatever. So it's kind of, it's been different. So and having to more balanced attack with Cook in the backfield because he ran for 1,000 yards this year. So it's a different thing now, and they're helping him because they're running the ball more, and he don't have to throw the ball 50 times a game. So it's almost like a less is more kind of thing.
So
you know how they were like he doesn't have. Remember the year before he threw like 12 interceptions or 15 interceptions or whatever, and this year he only has like 6. Well, he's not throwing the ball that much anymore. It's not like he's improved. I'm
gonna read y'all 2 stats.
Josh Allen. I don't see
it. Go ahead.
And tell me which one you're gonna take. You take for the MVP. 3,897 passing yards, 28 touches, 11 picks, 63% completion rating. That's number 1. Number 2, 3,731 passing yards, 28 passing touchdowns, 6 INTs, 63.6 completion percentage.
Give me the one on the left because that one is 15-2.
So you taking number 2?
Give me Mahomes. No, give me Mahomes. I know those stats.
You know those stats?
Yeah.
You 100% know those stats.
That 28 and 11. Oh no, that's right. That's Lamar Jackson when he won the MVP.
No.
What is it?
The first stats are Aaron Rodgers' 2024 stats.
Oh,
bro, listen to this, bro. This man.
The second one was Josh Allen's 2024 stats.
He threw 28 touchdowns.
Yeah,
and he ran for 15 touchdowns.
Yeah,
bro.
I understand it.
Who you talking about?
I understand it, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
If they say he won it, I'm cool.
Like Josh Allen.
But if they say Josh Allen's MVP, I'm like, all right, yeah, you got it.
Saquon. Philly don't make the playoffs without Saquon.
That's another one.
Speaking of Saquon, let's talk about Saquon. Him and his Philadelphia Eagles will be hosting the Green Bay Packers this Sunday. A lot of history in these games. There's a lot of, we've seen them on Facebook. We've seen a lot of moments between the Eagles and the Packers in the playoffs or whatever. But this game offers new moments, new memories. Who's taking this game?
I think everybody's taking this one. There's only one team to win this one.
Yeah, no one's picking Green Bay.
Nobody's picking Green Bay.
I thought about it.
I thought about it. They don't have their deep threat. Watson's out for the year, so they don't have nobody to stretch the field. And
Saquon gonna run for 180 on their defense.
Philly's defense has become monsters. Jalen Carter and figured out how to play the position and get to the quarterback
Hit me out. I'm
gonna try.
Hit me out. Okay, Green Bay.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all remember my boy, Green Bay quarterback,
Jordan Love.
Last year. Look, came out of nowhere all of a sudden. This man turned into damn Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs all of a sudden.
You're right.
Like, where the hell he come from?
He drank that special juice in the locker room. Yeah.
Yeah. And if he gets just a little bit of that with Josh Jacobs, hey, you never know.
Yeah, you're right. That's why they play the game,
right? About that. You never know. You really never know.
Well, he better get some of that
Eagles,
defense.
But it ain't like that though. Like I'm picking the Eagles.
Okay, I was gonna say.
But it ain't like I see Green Bay. Like same way I can see your boy your old quarterback upset.
Bo Nix.
Hey, watch out, man. Watch out.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I just saw the highlight, and this is no shot on y'all when he actually beat Alabama. That's pretty much why he became how he became Bo Nix. Because he beat Alabama as a freshman. Oh, Nix, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that
was so long ago.
It was very long ago. And you know what the score? That score was there was no defense in this game. It was like 41 to 40 or something like that.
That shit was before iPhone.
God. I think we might have went to school together. That was wild.
I think I still the TV chain, the remote control back then.
I'm pretty sure.
Bo Nix is the only rookie Gen X up in
He making Chris Winkie look young.
Yeah.
We're going to qualify for AARP. All right. Next game. The Washington Commanders take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I missed the game, but we'll get back to it.
Speaking of no defense, this was going to be one of those. I doubt the punter is going to see the field on either team. I swear. But I am
turnover or touchdown.
Yeah, either way, I doubt the punter sees the field. I'm gonna go with the Bucks based on defense, or I'm sorry, based on experience. That team has a bunch of veterans on the team that's been there, that's done that know what this is about, and it's a home game. And I think with Jaden Daniels, the speed's going to get a little faster. Not saying he's not going to be ready for it, but I don't think the whole team is. I mean, he has some veterans like we talked about before. Wagner on defense, Ertz at tight end, but as a whole, I don't know.
So, that Washington playing with house money though.
Oh no, absolutely, but
nobody expected them to. I mean,
it's still a different pressure when you go into
I'm taking
hostile
Tampa.
Environment.
I'm taking Tampa. I'm just saying Washington got a good chance to win because they play house
money. No, it's gonna be a good game. The Tampa don't play defense like that.
Oh hell no. They don't. Play around. I'm taking Tampa, and it's Baker Mayfield, man. I think he's been kind of underrated this season. A lot of people not talking about him the way they should. It's my opinion. Horace, who you got?
I'm gonna be real flippy floppy on this, and I don't care what nobody got to say about it. Argue with your mama. I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay, but I really want Washington to win. I really want Washington to win. I don't like Tampa Bay. Never have, never will.
And that's your right.
He just told the chat to argue with their mama.
Yeah, argue with your mama, chat.
Joke. He just joke. They a joke. They look at if it weren't for Tom Brady, they only have one. They'll be right with the Saints.
Probably.
If it weren't for Tom Brady.
If it wasn't for the NFL feeling bad for the Saints, they wouldn't have one.
But on the football side of
it, that's a low blow.
Mike Evans and Baker, man, they are doing their thing.
They're special, man.
They're doing their thing, man. So I'm gonna have to go with Tampa Bay. The gambler in me, but the fan in me, like I hope they lose.
Yeah.
All right. We have one more game to preview real quick before we move on, and that's going to be the Minnesota Vikings are playing the Los Angeles Rams, but they're not playing in LA. They're playing in Phoenix due to the wildfires out here in LA. Who you guys taking in this game?
I think that plays into the Vikings' favor even more.
Yep.
There ain't no more home field advantage now. The fires. The fires is messing with folks probably going to the game. People that may have had tickets now all of a sudden their homes no more, and that's terrible. I hate this for every person out there, celebrity, non-celebrity alike. So, but Darnold versus Stafford. That's your keys. Stafford's old, but he's experienced. Darnold he's that guy that everybody was writing off 2-3 years ago. Like, man, he ain't living up to his hype. Now all of a sudden he's at a decent organization, and I never thought I'd say that about the Vikings, but they've turned into a pretty decent organization the last few years. And this favors them. Give me the Vikings.
All right. I got you. You know what? Sam Darnold, he's being from USC, he's a USC guy. I had this game been played in LA, some minus the fires and stuff like that, I kind of would have took the man. But you know what? Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams to win this game.
Oh.
I think they're gonna come in here. I think they're going there like motivated, bro.
Okay.
They got that Saints Katrina feel going on to it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, my take on the fire thing, like, I live so far away from it, but we see the damage it's doing, like in real time. Like, I get just.
You live far away from it now, but in a minute,
24/7 since for like the last since it started. This new fire popping up. People setting fires now. They just caught a guy setting like one of the newest fires that started out here. But I'm not gonna say they're gonna try to milk it for that, and I really hope the nation don't do that. Like, try to give up, like kind of like what they did with the Saints. I don't want to see that happen. But a lot of these people, it does affect people. You know what I mean? And I think it's gonna. I feel like the Rams gonna feel like they have to play for LA because they're truly LA teams. Like people don't look at San Diego or the Chargers that way. It's because the Rams are truly LA teams. So I think they're gonna fight for LA. So even though saying it's not gonna be played at SoFi, which I don't think is even like affected. I think it's the air quality that's moving the game honestly. Because of the proximity of the fire to SoFi. But Rams fans travel. You know what I'm saying? So like they're going to go down there and support the team right over to Phoenix. It's just right there. So I'm taking the Rams in this. Holopon, who you got?
Wow, that was something. Yeah, I'm taking the Rams. Yeah, they got their why. Puka Nacua is a beast.
He is.
He's a monster, and they got Kyron Williams back there, healthy, and I don't know, man. I like how they look. The defense is starting to gel together now. They were young, and they've developed during the season. They make a couple stops. I'm not saying Darnold goes back to who he was, but I like what the Rams have with having an experienced quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback. Now that they're going to galvanize themselves to do it for their city and all that stuff. That's big when you're trying to win a game. Like as a coach, you get them together and let's fight for LA, that kind of thing. And I think Minnesota's gonna run into a buzzsaw, man. I mean, Minnesota, if we're putting them on paper, Minnesota is the better team. They've been all year. But I think LA has their why. And when you have your why and you have something you're fighting for and something you're playing for, it's
that's a deciding factor right there.
Yeah, it's rough.
Have they played a game in LA?
Yeah.
Give me Minnesota.
Yeah.
Every Minnesota fan, what's crazy with Rams games is that you go to a Rams game and it's almost like it's like an extension of a home game of the opponents that you're playing.
Yeah, the other team.
I've been to Rams games where they play the Broncos, and you see a sea of orange and navy. I've been to Rams games when they played against the Seahawks.
Yeah,
I never knew there was that many Seahawks fans in Los Angeles.
Hey, and guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen even worse? Even worse in Arizona, the Minnesota fans. Guess where rich people from Minnesota go?
Arizona.
When the weather gets bad.
They winter.
Thousands.
They winter in Arizona.
People.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about like a couple people. I'm talking about thousands of people from that area, not just Minneapolis, because they all Vikings fans, like Southern, North, the Dakotas, Iowas, they all Vikings fans, So, bro, they're gonna be deep. This gonna be like I think the Rams could win this game because they're because of the coach and the quarterback. You got a veteran quarterback who's won the Super Bowl. But I'm gonna still pick the Vikings though. Because I feel like the Vikings are just too much. They're too much better of a team. Like the Rams are in the only division that's worse than the Rams division is the Saints division. Like the Rams, they play the Cardinals twice. They play the Seahawks twice. What? They play the
AFC South twice. Is horrible.
The Seahawks twice, bro. What's worse than that? The 49ers twice, bro. They division is dog doo-doo. Like it's terrible.
This year?
It's terrible.
This year?
They're not good. They're not good. I'm saying I'm picking the Vikings. I think the Rams are a great story. God bless everybody going through that stuff they got going on. But I think at the end of the day, that won't matter. I think it won't matter. I think the Vikings still pull away.
All right, got you, man. That's cool. So we got 2 for Minnesota, 2 for Rams.
Fun fact. The Rams, the Vikings are 14-3, and one of those losses is to the Rams, 30-20.
So
I'm just fun fact. It's a fun fact.
I ain't say they were poop.
I'm just saying that's a fun fact.
Their division is garbage. Garbage. You played the 49ers twice.
Speaking of Los Angeles, an historic event took place on Monday. This past Monday, January 6th in Los Angeles. I'm only talking about WWE Raw moving to Netflix, and and it was it was right there on in the new Intuit Dome at Netflix. Did you get anybody? Yeah, I mean, Hollow Point. I know you caught it.
Of course.
Did you
Of course I
see
caught
like the spots? Did you notice like the spots, the like the little red like circles like next to the seats and stuff like that? You know what that's for?
What?
All right, Intuit Dome. Those for those seats, you can order food from concession from your
No
seat and
shit.
they deliver it. Yeah, and that's right. That's what it's right there. Yeah, it's
Oh,
great.
that's dope.
But I saw a couple people like, hey, what's that? Those red circles? What's going on with that? But that's what like the Intuit Dome. It's that high tech.
That's what's up.
That's crazy. It's that high tech. You can order anything and have it delivered to your seat.
Yeah, and what a opening, man! What a opening to the inauguration of bringing in the Netflix era, man. It was
Oh yeah, for sure.
a spectacle. They brought in all the big heavies, man. They brought The Rock back. They had John Cena in that.
And
They had
Undertaker made an appearance.
Undertaker showed
like,
up.
It almost felt like a PLE without.
Yeah, they tried to give it a big fight type feel in there.
Right.
They had
title
of course,
changes. Like, when was the last time a title change on Raw? It's been a
right.
while. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, like, you saw Rhea Ripley beat Liv Morgan.
Yep.
When
New women's world champ. Yep.
Yeah, the new women's world champ. You saw Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. Like, he wins the Zulu Fala back.
Yep.
You know, he's the tribal chief. Interesting to see where that's where it's going to turn into right now with the bloodline.
Yep.
You saw a lot of cool stuff in that, man.
Yep.
What was another highlight? What was another highlight?
Actually, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You said actually.
No. I said actually it was before you get to that. It was a couple good things that happened. Like, not only did they show Cody Rhodes, who's the actual WWE world champ, WWE champion or whatever, and they also showed a lot of the guys from NXT. They showed that, the tag team. They try to bring on everybody, and not to mention CM Punk and Seth Rollins closing the show.
That was a good match.
That was a really good match.
So I appreciated that.
But not to be outdone by your boy.
Oh, wait. I had another point I wanted to make in that too.
Okay.
What was it? I forgot. Never mind. But this is what everybody's been talking about. Hogan pulled out of the Intuit Dome. A lot of controversy. A lot of people feel like he should have been booed. You know, there's people who feel like he definitely deserved to be booed.
Was there controversy though? Was there? I think the only controversy is to why he got booed. I think everybody's like, yeah, that sounds about right. Everybody who I talk to is like, yeah.
Everyone I talk to said the same thing. But like, you get some people who's like, you know what? For what he did, he's done for the organization, for what he's, saying, what he contributed to WWE. Because honestly, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, the WWE wouldn't be where it is today.
Absolutely.
The golden age, bringing in the golden age, he was the biggest name in sports. And then he got hit with the he was telling everybody to say their prayers,
eat
train,
your vitamins.
Eat your vitamins. We know those vitamins are steroids.
Right.
That he's telling everybody to do. And then, you think about professional wrestling, you can't help but think about Hulk Hogan. He comes back, he delivers a promo, and which a lot of fans also felt like they said that promo was only about pushing his beer brand. What's it called? Real American Beer?
Yeah, Real American Beer.
It's just Milwaukee's best rebranded. But what are your thoughts on that? Like, do you think he deserved the boos? Like, what do you feel like were the
got an old saying?
What do you think were the contributing factors for the boos?
You live by the sword.
A lot of people say a lot of things.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yep.
I mean, from his reality show to the way he tried to get his kid out of stuff, to things he said, to everything. He's not the Hulk Hogan of the 90s that was this big star.
Or the 80s. Yeah. He's definitely the Hulk Hogan of the 2020s or the 2017s, whatever that controversy felt, or that tape drop of him saying what he said. I think it was just his reaction to it. Like, had had he reacted better to like saying I won't say the accusation because it's tape and him saying what he said. You know what I'm saying? Mark Henry was on a podcast and someone asked him about Hulk Hogan. And and Hulk Hogan's comments, and he was like, had Hulk Hogan came to me and been like, because I guess Mark Henry said was like, I don't know, I don't feel like he's a racist. I don't think he's a racist. I've never seen him, do anything racist. But had he come to me, I think he said Hollow Point. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I know the exact one.
Yeah, help me out here.
So what he said was that, okay, well, if you want to make it right, this is what we can do. We can go visit some of the HBCUs. We can do some community service. We can do this, that, and the other. Give you some good grace along the black community. And he was like, "Nah, I'm cool." So basically, what Mark Henry's problem with it, which is what everybody's problem is not only that he did it and he said what he said. But he also he did a couple other things too, which were questionable. Like he found out that one of his employees was a person of color, and he fired on the spot. So it's stuff like that. But it wasn't that he wouldn't do that; it's the fact that he never tried to make amends for those actions. Right. He was like he thought that he's Hulk Hogan, and time would pass by, and people would just forget about it. And he didn't have to. He shouldn't have to do anything extra. They'll forget about it, and I'm Hulk Hogan, and everything's all good.
Yeah.
So that's what he did, and when he came out, and because of the internet and how internet never lets anything die, they don't forget. So he showed up. He thought he could just rip off his shirt like normal, and everything would be all good. But the minute he said, "You know something, brother," they booed the ever living hell out of him, and I was here for every second of it. I love it.
It wasn't even that. It wasn't even that close. Like
I
it was.
Loved
it was like, let me cue it real quick. Let me get it. Let me get myself together. It was like this. Oh, they can't hear. Boo! Boo!
They booed him to submission, man.
He couldn't get out. Let me tell you something, brother. Like, he couldn't get none of that out. You heard the boos. And at first I was tripping because I was like, are they booing him? Yeah. And
it's one of the great sayings that I always said, and I heard it a lot for this when this happened. It said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain.
Exactly. Exactly. So
and that's
like,
what happened.
Was like, with that was like, I'm like, are they booing him? I was kind of, I feel like I'm hearing boos, you know what I'm saying? But luckily for me, because I'm old and my hearing is not like what it used to be, so I'm one of those people that watch Netflix on with the captions on. He put up there, the crowd booing. I'm like, oh shit, they booing this man. That's fucking crazy. But you know what? Screw it, man.
Yeah, you get what you get, man. You deserve. He deserved it.
Hey, you deserve it. And for people who think that Hulk Hogan didn't deserve it because, boy, he's done this so much. Hey, man, people don't forget when you were an asshole. It's like, never mind, you don't go there. Any honorable mentions? Touchdown, Texas.
Nice.
That's an interesting honorable mention.
Yep. Great honorable mentions. That was great. Good time.
Not mine, like, they just scored. So, what do you, Hollow Point, you got an honorable mention?
I do, man. I want to give an honorable mention to the NFL All Pros that's got announced today, both first team and second team. Highlighted by Lamar Jackson, of course, on the first team. Lamar Jackson, Saquon Barkley, some highlights of the people who made it. I think actually Patrick Surtain made the first team as well, as he should have. Josh Allen and Derrick Henry are both on second team, so shout out to them. And I could list the receiver. It was Amon-Ra St. Brown, of course Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, and then A.J. Brown also made the All-Pro list. So yeah, shout out to all the All-Pros that made it. Of course, I omitted a whole lot of people, but if you go check out the list, it's both first and second team, offense, defense, and special teams. So just shout out, just honorable mention to that, man. That's the list you want to be on right there. Like forget all this Pro Bowl and all that stuff. All pro, because you're the top of the top. That's the list. So yeah, honorable mention to that.
All right, White Mike.
Coach Saban on his Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I think he found out today. Is what I saw. Yeah.
Oh my.
He was surprised on college football that he'll be
shut up
to the College Football Hall of Fame.
That's dope. That's
no
dope.
Way.
That is dope.
Horace, I think you reacted the same thing I'm reacting to. Ohio State just scored.
What did it take the kickoff back?
No, Will Howard.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's 20 seconds left.
29.
They just trying to run the clock out. This dude just
no. There's only 13 now. Hollow Point. You got to refresh that.
13. Yeah, 13 left. Sorry,
13. Oh, did you miss that?
75-yard. Wow.
Crazy. All right. It was your honorable mention, my boy.
This is dope.
We gotta get out of here so we can finish watching this crazy ass game. Oh my God! I'm sorry for the break, guys. If that's crazy. All right, Horace, what you got?
Man,
I just watched the replay. This shit.
That just threw me. You know what? Honorable mention to this Trevion Henderson, running back.
For
not giving up with 20. Coach called a run the clock out type play. My boy, take it to the house. Shout out, honorable mention to that young man. Great job.
Hey, that man, I'm 32. Hey,
we share the same last name too.
There you go.
Look,
hey, let me see. What do I have my shout out to, man? Dude, shout out to man, I don't know. I really don't have a shout out. Or not a shout out, but like honorable mention. I really don't have an honorable mention. I hate the fact that the Girl Scout cookies will not be doing s'mores anymore.
What?
Yeah. What's up with that? I'm out. I'm over that. I
hate that. So just if you're thinking about Thin Mints, then count your days, Girl Scouts. I promise.
Right.
Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Right. You took s'mores from us, like.
They some bullies, man. You know.
Yeah.
They're some bullies.
As long as they still got the peanut butter and chocolate ones, I can survive.
Wait one, dude. They took some more.
Yeah,
you never know what's next.
That one too. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know
what's next.
You never know. Shout outs. What you guys got?
Numbers are down, so they're gonna make you miss them and then bring them back.
Yeah, true story.
All right, what you got? Wait. Shout out.
Yeah, my shout out is not sports related. It's to you and everybody out there in LA. I got a few other friends that live out there. You know, stay safe, stay careful. You know, and to all the people that are going through this, you know, thoughts and prayers are with you. You know, I couldn't imagine. You know, 1 minute you're fine, next minute you're told to evacuate.
It's crazy, bro. So, it's wild. It's wild. We've been getting evacuation notices. Like, is that for us? Nah. Like yesterday, they sent one out for the. I think they meant to send it to the entire county, but it was only really it was retracted probably like 20 minutes later. It was meant for like another area. So hopefully, now that the Santa Ana Williams have died down, they can get some more containment on these fires and get an end to this, because like we're talking about billions of dollars of damage. People talk about the celebrities, dude. I'm sorry to cut you off, White Mike, but people talk about the celebrities, dog. But people forget, like, celebrities are humans too, and they have family, saying heirlooms, and they have memories, and they're just like us too. So just because they make more money than you do, there's no reason for you to hate on them.
You're right. It definitely humanizes them. And I got to be honest with you too. When I saw it early, and they showed, first person they showed was like Paris Hilton, and I'm just like, all right, man, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
like whatever. But then you see I forgot her name, but she's a comedian. She was showing her podcast booth she had to leave. She was about to leave. She said, "Oh, I got to leave all this stuff." and she was crying like real tears and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I saw Steven Gutenberg, and then I lost. That's my boy.
Crazy thing about Steven Gutenberg, he was getting interviewed by KTLA, and the reporter didn't know it was Steve Gutenberg.
Yes, exactly. So I'm sitting there. I saw that, and I was like, oh man, my
but it
homie?
humanizes, like, you
my
know what I'm saying?
homie?
Like,
yeah, he got his mask on. He's like, let's go help people, man.
He was in those police academy. You know, this is another human being that we're talking
about. Human. Yeah.
You know, JJ Redick was
another thing. You know, it's an American that we're talking about.
Yep.
And you know, and people who are out there politicizing, saying like it's Gavin Newsom's fault, or saying it's this, and shut the fuck up. Just stop.
Help somebody.
That makes no fucking sense. Like if you get mad that the United States is sending money to Ukraine for them, and you're like, what about these Americans? But you're laughing at, you know, what's going on here,
right?
In California, and not just California, any other like American. Fuck you. You're part of the problem.
Well, like JJ Redick was one that stood out to me, and it wasn't so much because of who he is, but he rents a house in LA. So now not only did he lose his belongings, but a whole nother person just lost their whole house that they used for income.
Exactly. Yep. So I hate to bring it to that point. I try not to talk about that stuff, man, on here, because it definitely affects so many people. I know a good friend of mine had to evacuate his family. Pro has family up in Pasadena, which is close to Altadena, and Altadena, man, it's like damn near gone. And you know, people are like still losing as we're talking right now, still losing their values, still losing their homes, still losing their memories, still losing like everything, you know, that means something to them. But you know, people want to politicize it, man. I just say fuck y'all. I don't have anything else. Horace, I know we should probably just end the show on this point.
Yeah. I just got something super positive for you, man, and the people of the world who going through all this stuff, bro. Shout out to the people who being positive. You know, like it's a hyper political time. People are being very hypocritical right now, bringing up politics in a time of need and love. So shout out to the people who got that love in their heart, who care and not trying to politicize every freaking single thing, man.
It's annoying.
Yep.
It's annoying.
Absolutely.
It's annoying. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to us on YouTube, TikTok while we have it. You can find us at Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Find us on Instagram and Facebook at Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Please make sure you're here. We try to go live every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to lock in the Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Thank you for helping us grow. So for White Mike, for Hollow Point, for Horace Jr., I am King Hooley. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Rest in peace, Kobe. We're out here. Peace.